Pretty bitch, I'm in that mode. Look like I'm fresh out of Vogue. I never do what I'm told.
Hey my beauties, it's Jess back with Kicking It with Jess. And I have a new topic for today. It's about what am I going to do? Like, do I plan on staying with grandma? Or do I plan on getting my own place? I know people want to know that. Like, you're going to be 35 this year. What are your plans? And yeah, so of course, with any little story, I gotta give a little backstory so you all can know what's going on or what's been going on. So after high school, I went to Saginaw Valley State for I don't even know if I was there for a month. I was not really fitting in there. I was missing home. It was a new environment for me. I had to get along with new people, try to make new friends. I was really nervous. I was still having my mental health issues with my bipolar and my depression. And one night I had a big manic episode. Um, my friend called my grandmother and said, Jessica's not acting right. She's acting real erratic or whatever. I think you need to come get her. So my grandma and my older sister came and got me from the school, from my dorm at the time, and took me to the hospital down in Detroit for psych. Um, After I stayed there for maybe 2 to 3 weeks in the hospital, I had to come out and had to say, what am I going to do with my life? Am I going to go back to Saginaw, or am I going to get a job ASAP? What am I going to do? So I decided to do community college near my home. It worked out better for me. So I could take the bus back and forth to school. It just seemed feasible. So I did that for a while. Take a couple bullshit classes, pass some of them not passing. But I still wasn't really serious about school. I couldn't focus because my mental health was still bothering me. So I'm like, I'm here, but I'm not here. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like in a weird space. Um, I go online, meet this girl. We start talking heavy, like every day online and on the phone or whatever. And she kind of distracts me from school. I kind of get caught up in that, and I'm not taking school serious. Months down the line, we end up moving together, meaning I moved from my home to another city in Michigan. I moved with her. We ended up staying together for years. Started out as a decent little relationship, then it started to get toxic. We really wasn't making money. I was doing hair on and off. I just knew it wasn't really going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up coming back home, and I believe in 2013, I ended up coming back home to Detroit, and living back with Granny. And I'm like, okay, something's got to give. I got to do something. I was having a hard time looking for jobs. Granny was still smothering me. Didn't really want me to work too much because she was afraid that with my mental health, I wasn't going to succeed in workforce. Because I was still having my issues. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't focus, concentrate. I'm still having my outbursts. Everything that comes with bipolar disorder. And so I go a few years without a job. But I still get back into uh, college. I get back into community college when I come home. Do okay with that for a while, for a few years, on and off, and then I start finding jobs. I'm like, okay, I'm working, I'm doing good, I'm getting some money for myself. I get fired every now and then from a few jobs, you know, whatever. People get fired. It happens. It happens. But I still find new jobs after that. Um, we end up moving to a different part of a little different city in after Detroit because we had like a little break in at the place in Detroit, so we moved to another city nearby, which is cool. It was better for me, better environment. Um, and I'm like, I don't mind living with my grandmother because it's a safe space for me. And this is way before I got the cat. I didn't get the cat until 2021. So from those years, me working from what 2016 to the 2000, I should say what 2018. I'm working, uh, working on and off and on and off. Uh, then I started doing the whole looking for. I can't hold down a job eventually because I get fired from my last job, uh, and I said, okay, no, this something's got to give. I need to see if I can get some disability for my illness, because my counselors are telling me that with what I have, I should be able to get disability. I get a lawyer, and the waiting game sucks dealing with disability. It sucks. You have to wait months and months and months, like years, basically. And they tell you that you can work a certain job for a certain amount of hours, but then they tell you that could hurt your case also. So I'm like, I'm not going to work while I'm doing a disability case because I don't want them to say, well, you say you can't work, but then you have a job. So I'm like, I'm not going to do that because these judges and stuff are very tricky. And I've been doing this, working with those lawyers for a few years, losing cases, going back and forth, losing cases. And I'm still here without work. Um, because my lawyer is saying, no, we're going to fight this. You can get this. You can get this. We're going to go another way. We're going to start over. Oh, appeal after appeal after appeal. It sucks. The waiting game sucks. No matter how much, I had to get different therapists, they weren't working for me right, uh, different psychiatrists. I was having problems with my psychiatrist. Um, you know, I just wasn't being treated right with my mental health community, the people that were supposed to be helping me. So I had to keep going in these circles, finding new people. Now I feel safe. I have a new therapist. She treats me well. I have a new psychiatrist. She treats me well. I have to make a new appointment with her. She's really good. I mean, really, really good African lady. But yeah, I just wasn't feeling supported in my last few relationships with my psych help. Um, on better medications, taking my medicines. Um, yeah, so grandmother's like, I'm gonna help you out financially for a little while you wait for this disability stuff. That helps me out a lot. I didn't ask her to do that, but she wanted to do that. Um, I'm very grateful for her. Um, yeah, so of course I have plans as a 34-year-old, finna turn 35-year-old, to get my own place when I can get financially stable. I do want to be a nomad. That's a very, very unique way of living that caught my eye years ago. Living on the road. Um, I'm already an introvert. I like to be isolated, so I feel like that's great for me. Living in a camper van or RV. First, I have to learn how to drive, of course, but that's something that's on my mind. Um, yeah. So once I can find a steady job, full time, save up money, I will stay here for a few years, save up money. Um, yeah, get myself together, stay on my meds, continue my counseling, so I can give grandmother some space. I can have my own space. That will work out fine for me if I can get me nice camper van RV, fix it up how I want it, put my cat in there, and just live life on the road, seeing nature, uh, possibly meeting some other nomads out there, trying to get more social. Um, I think that'll be great for me. Um, that'll boost my confidence more, my social skills. Um, it will be great. Because, of course, I don't want to be living under someone else's roof forever. Even though I have my issues, I feel like I can still be a productive adult and go out on my own. That's all I want, is to be treated like an adult and being being focused and content, financially stable, mentally stable, and productive. So yes, I want to venture out, and I will venture out eventually. But I have to get my finances together first. I have a surgery that I have to do for my teeth. My wisdom teeth have to be come out. Have to come out. I don't know how long that's going to take, how the process is going to take, but I need that done first before I can get a job, because I don't want them to say, you can't take off for this surgery. I need this done ASAP. It was supposed to be done months ago. I don't know what's going on with the insurance. I don't know, but I need this done because I want to have work done. I want to have a job before March. My birthday's in April. I want to have some money for myself so I can stack up and put some money away in my savings out of every check, so I can get this started. I want to drive. I want to get myself together. Um, yeah. I just have a lot of things I want to do with life. I don't want to just be stuck, and I feel stuck. That's the thing. I feel stuck, even though I'm happy here because this is my comfort space. Uh, you know, I know grandma. I feel comfortable with grandmother and all of that. I still need my own space as an adult. Every adult needs their own space. Every adult wants to be independent. And I feel like I have not had independence since I moved out with my ex years ago. And I still didn't feel fully as an adult then, because I was still relying on my grandmother to send me money every now and then because I wasn't making enough money on my own. So this is like, having my own now as an adult would be more, you know, it would make more sense for me to be coming up with my own money, saving up like I used to when I was working. I used to save money and do things with it. But I also have a thing where I'm I'm very impulsive, so I like to spend money too, and that's my problem. As soon as I get money, I spend it. You know, and I don't know. I don't. I guess that's part of my disorder. They say they people with bipolar are very impulsive. I have an impulsive personality anyway, so you know, it's like when I want something, I get it, and I have to learn to save. And you know, I don't spend money when I say I'm not like buying extravagant things, but I do waste money, and I gotta learn how to not say spend so much money because I know that I want certain things. Like I would have to come up with money for my RV, my van, my camper van. We'll have to research how much money it's gonna be to get one. You know, so I have to be smarter now, and I will. I will get myself together for my future, and I will be good. So that concludes my video for today. Like, comment, and subscribe, you all. I know you all like my videos. I'm a joy to watch. I know. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what else you want.